We begin with 1 million customers across our area in the dark, and they are frustrated. Many unable to get through to power companies. Others given no timetable on when power will be restored. Governor Cuomo has ordered an investigation, but why has there been such a lack of communication? We have live team coverage on the storm's aftermath. Let's begin with CBS 2's Bauman. She is live in New Rochelle tonight. Allie?
Well, Christine, a lot of New Yorkers tonight feel like their utility companies totally dropped the ball with this storm from start to finish. The governor said power companies had reckless disregard in planning for outages and then failed to communicate with customers after. Take, for example, right here, where this tree knocked out power for the entire neighborhood, and residents still don't know when it'll be restored.
We're almost prisoners on our block.
Alex LaTarraca lives on the wrong side of a downed tree and wires blocking his dead-end street.
I had to empty out all my refrigerator and my freezer, so that's all gone, and I can't get out to go to the supermarket.
Making matters worse, he asked Con Ed when the wires would be removed, and the company didn't even know his electricity was out.
I called them, they said, "Oh, your power's on." I said, "That's insane. We have transformers down in the middle of the street."
Con Ed says it's dedicating more resources to clearing roads and putting liaisons in each town to help coordinate cleanup.
To make sure we're prioritizing the restoration and the road clearing and wires down that the towns want us to do first.
On Long Island, more than 1/3 of PSEG customers were knocked out, yet its outage map lags, and reporting outages online or through text elicits an error message.
PSEG came in after Superstorm Sandy and allegedly spent tens of millions of dollars to upgrade the communications network. And in the very first test, you couldn't call them, you couldn't text them, you couldn't use their website.
PSEG blames a flood of incoming calls for overwhelming its communication, along with Verizon outages.
What effort did PSEG make to get in contact with customers and to keep customers updated on the status of restoring power?
We're very active on our social media platforms. We were emailing customers, sending customers text messages.
Yuri Dvorkin is an electrical and engineering professor at NYU. He says most power companies are consistently underprepared for these storms.
One of the most important things is to make sure that you have a sufficient amount of portable generation resources that you can deploy in a timely manner.
He says better planning is expensive and the companies have little incentive to do better.
Con Edison essentially says you're going to pay us a fixed amount of money. This tariff is not associated with any level of service guarantee or service quality that we provide.
Con Ed says power should be restored for the majority of customers by Sunday. PSEG Long Island estimates 85% of its customers will be restored by the weekend. We're live in New Rochelle. Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.